Okay, now underway, and so this is a chance to actually work on some of the tactics for maybe some of the skaters whose goals might just be to make the final. And of course, at the Olympics, there is a final, there are some semifinals, and so the points at the intermediate sprints become important, because that might be the difference between just getting on one of those qualifying spots and missing out. So might be some different tactics coming into play where skaters prioritize going for those points. The hotspot sprints every 4 laps to perhaps get ready for something they might do in an Olympic semi-final race. So we're going to wait to see if the breakaway happens, what the composition of that breakaway is going to be. And it's just Manganello controlling things at the moment. When the skaters are standing up, you know, they're not going terribly quickly. But who will light the match? Who will ignite this race? Manganello has been the sort to get into some breakaways. There's a look at Greta Myers, who has won in a breakaway. And now they're going to start to take off a little bit. The big question, is this a committed breakaway, or are they just going for the sprint point? It is Greta Myers leading Ramona Hardy. And it's Bente Kerkhoff leading a bit of a chase, and this might be the composition, but they're not really allowing this one to get fully broken away. And now we'll get the bell for the first sprint point. The big question will come after the sprint. Will they start to dial it back, or will someone commit and keep driving things on? It is Greta Myers at the moment, a World Cup winner in her own right, winning in a solo breakaway. Here comes the skater from Switzerland. I believe it is Hardy leading the dash to the line. Myers and Hardy, and it will be Ramona Hardy taking that one. Hardy, Myers, and Italy's Rossi. And so now it just looks like back to neutral stations, going way out wide. There's an opening for someone in the middle there to perhaps make a dash. Now it is Détente in the field. Looks like they're just saving it for each sprint. Watching, waiting. Who's just going to get frustrated with the games and say, you know what, I'm off? Who wants to come with me? So, 3 points for Hardy, 2 for Myers, 1 for Linda Rossi. It is Marijke Groenewoud now at the front, just glued to her. The other overall leaders, Mia Manganello, Ivani Blondin. Here comes a bit of a charge coming from the back. I see one of the skaters from Switzerland timing it just in time for the bell. And it is Caitlin McGregor, the other skater from the Swiss side. She is going to the Olympics. Josephine Schlurb is going with her. And it looks like it's going to be 2 skaters breaking away to get the sprint point here. If they can make it around the corner, they can. That was nervous for a moment there. It will be Schlurb taking the points, McGregor for second. And it looks like they are, for lack of a better term, sitting up a little bit. They are not driving this breakaway anymore. And was it the skater from Portugal? Jessica Carolina Santos Rodrigues. Nope, it was Fran van Hout who took the single point. The catch is not quite made just yet. At what point is it too late for a committed breakaway to get away? Might this one just come down to a sprint? Grupo Compacto once more. Bente Kerkhoff, Marijke Groenewoud, the two Dutch skaters in the front right now. Mia Manganello. And it's almost a conga line. They're almost just grabbing onto the person in front of them. And if there is a bit of a burst to seize the next sprint, they have a big enough gap. Might they try to hold out for the final 4 laps? Now another bit of ignition. Linda Rossi winding it up. She has Ramona Hardy right with her. And I believe that might be Schlurb trying to get up and join them. It is Rossi at the moment, Hardy in second. And then we'll see who can slot up into third. And yes, I believe it is Josephine Schlurb coming again. Actually, this one is Josie Hoffmann, the other German skater, and it will be Hoffmann taking this one. So Josie Hoffmann will get 3 points. And it looks like they will be consolidating to set things up for a sprint finish. No breakaways on this one, staying away. Unless Greta Myers decides to animate. She's going right with Bente Kerkhoff. There's been a separation from the group, a couple skaters falling off the back, but Kerkhoff snuffing out that injection of pace by Myers. How is this shaping up as Kerkhoff? There's a little communication there. I'm not sure if Groenewoud was communicating with a coach or with Myers, but now she is off on her own or trying to with Myers. And will there be some team tactics? Almost like in a cycling sprint where you have a lead out to just bury themselves that you can draft behind and then you can pick up the sprint. Teams are almost getting into team formation. It is Myers driving things around. Manganello right behind her. Yvonne Blondin in third. Now goes Mia Manganello. Blondin follows right away. Marijke Groenewoud leading things around. The Canadians have a little bit of a coming together. Now how long? Is this too long of a sprint? It's Groenewoud. And it is one of the Canadians. And here comes Marijke Groenewoud, looking like she will take this one, making it look easy. Another victory in mass start for Marijke Groenewoud. So it's two Canadians behind her, Valerie Malte and Yvonne Blondin. Second and third. But whatever was said, I saw a little chat. I go now, and she went then. And it is victory for the world champion. The former world champion, pardon me. Anyway. Manganello tried to go, though, but with 1 lap left, that's where there was a bit of a bump. Malte on Blondin. But well executed tactically by Marijke Groenewoud. see how that shapes up. That might be enough to secure the mass start overall title. Congratulations from Bente Kerkhoff, her teammate. Another large Dutch medal haul in the offing in just a few weeks' time.